something for the boys. Medical doctor. Medical that they give you a lot of respect is the medical profession. In fact, it is almost automatic that you get more opportunity than other people. But somehow, this man at about 70 something years of age, when you see his car, it is almost as though the car is about to break down. Why? How he lived his life. So even your your certificate cannot determine whether you are going to be rich or poor. Money does not respect certificates. Money does not respect certificates. So you need to understand how you can attract money. How can you can attract prosperity. Now I'm going to run very fast with you, and then I'll get to a certain point and I'll slow down a bit. Amen. So that I can make some strong points, and then I can conclude today's service. So what is poverty? I shared with you that poverty is the opposite of prosperity, riches, and wealth. In other words, if you don't have these three things, you are poor. If you don't have prosperity, you don't have riches and wealth, there's a certain level of poverty that you are in. I also mentioned that poverty is a state of lack or hardship. When you find that things are so hard for you, even what you are going to eat, what you are going to wear, where you are going to lay on your head. There are some people who are not in church today because even transportation is a challenge. So hardship, lack, there's a lack of flow or supply in your life. Poverty is also a mentality, a certain thought pattern which always causes you to end up in a place where there's a lack in your life. And I shared with you about the investment mentality, how somebody will speedily take 1 million Ghana cedis today as against me giving the person say 1 cedis every day and compounding it over a number of years. Why? Because the mentality of prosperity is not there. So they think everything should be eaten now. And so many people go for the 1 million CD now as against the money that you be investing over time. It's a mentality, a way of thinking. Poverty is a mentality. Until you break the mentality of poverty, you will never be rich. You will never be rich. You see, it is often said that if you carry all of our Africans and you send them to United States of America, and you carry all the Americans and you bring them to Africa, in a matter of years, about 5 to 10 years, you realize that America has become Africa. And Africa has become America. Why? Because it is not about the skin color of the people. It's about the mentality of the people. It's about the mentality of the people. So you can transform your life if you have the right mentality. So poverty is a mentality. You know, sometimes we are in a prayer meeting. Fire, fire. I cast out the spirit of poverty out of my family. Any demon of poverty, out now, out now. Do you know what will happen? The demon will go. But the mentality may not go. So you are casting out and there's nothing going out because it's already gone. It's already gone. But the mentality has not changed. You see, poverty is a product not only of spirits and curses, but it's a product of mentality. It's a product of habits. It's a product of a lifestyle. There are people as they are walking around, all their money in the world is on their body. And your salary is not even up to 500 Ghana cedis. But anytime you are going to buy shirts, you want to buy a 200 Ghana shirt. Just because you want to come and show somebody that are there for my fans no be to us. Amen and amen. Fans no be una na get to 100,000 Ghana na no cry iPhone. Oh yeah. And so the phone and come in the bottom because I got to show you something. I got to show you something. Fans no be. Oh, Papa, me Android or iPhone, Apple products. Apple products, you know. If say security, see what is there to steal about you? Which security you look? Camera quality, no pictures. Oh, you are not a content creator. You don't use your phone to do maybe photography or whatever. But you are looking for quality pictures. So that in angle nobody. Sure. You know, there's a time for everything, but it's a kind of mentality that can make you poor. That can make you poor. I'm telling you. And in Africa, we have a lot of that too. Especially when I see funerals, weddings, and I say, let me go to the poverty. Because when I come down, it's like so. Amen and amen. So poverty is a mentality. Number something. Poverty is what? A curse. There are curses that can make you poor. A curse is a supernatural empowerment to lose or to fail. Just like a blessing is a supernatural empowerment to prosper, a curse is a supernatural empowerment. There are some words that are spoken over people, and because of that, anything that they do, the things don't work. When you see in your life freak events, things you don't understand all the time, trying to take money away from you, there's a curse of poverty or there's a spirit of poverty. There's a curse of poverty or there's a spirit of poverty. And so finally, poverty is also a spirit. Everything we see in the physical is controlled by the spirit. It's controlled by the spiritual. So when you see a place where there's so much poverty, there's a spirit of poverty that dwells over there. There's a spirit of poverty that dwells over there. It causes people not to have opportunities. I shared with you that dimensions of poverty. Number one, there is financial poverty where you don't have money at all. Number two, mental poverty. I think I've already shared some with you. Number three, social poverty. You don't know anybody on your phone that if you're in trouble, you can call that person. You don't have any friends. It's the social poverty. Number four, there's physical poverty. That is when you don't have good health. You can have all the money, but if you are not healthy, how do you enjoy it? Are you understanding me? You can have all the money. I mean, so health is also wealth. Are you getting me? That's why the Bible said the blessing of the Lord maketh what? Rich and has no sorrow. So health is very, very important.